he didn't want lower than the yellow belt. He's a white belt.
Here we go.
Dot capital D. Dot capital E.
On first touchdown, 49ers.
But no, you got to some guy. Okay, never mind. That's why he's so bored.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even
that's
filed
true.
yet from a
Well,
tailgate.
you got the.
Everyone talks
That's what made him happen.
Everyone talks about
That's what he
getting
got.
explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Capital C.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Capital E. Oh.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Capital E. That. Base.
Yeah, he came in with your kind of attitude.
Come up now,
When you like
10
beat up on.
at their own 17-yard line. Throwing is Jackson, and this is incomplete. Charles already trailing that touchdown.
I do too. I stand up for him
to
too.
get points out of this drive.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
But I had all my protégés all here today, so I was good.
You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score.
I was good today. I had all my protégés here, so
gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I was good. I had my two protégés in. I was good to go.
38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a
touchdown. And now is J-Rock.
Chances are there's going to be someone there.
Trisco time.
This one's going the other way.
Capital G.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
I'll take the E, N, E,
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Boy, I'm Dan Marino. I'm Dan Marino tonight.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. The Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I'm not going to run the ball not one time, Bruce Wayne. I'm Dan Marino.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Bro, I remember that African one. Bro, one of his songs blew up, and he's talking about he gonna turn a girl into doodoo or something like that. I don't even know. He said,
yeah, Frisco, you part of the family, man. You let the 12-year-old be. You part of the family.
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
I don't know how.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Too far
down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep
and
into their script.
that over here too.
Stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Here's Sam Cook over there. Now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taking on the midfield logo.
got that second one now.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Boy, look at
you know you can just send me the link, right?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
And he goes down.
Yeah, Tyler, how you going, boy?
Dominic Pecco racks up the sack.
I got
fans some hot water
me.
now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now
Look at that big old dude out there in the field, man.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
That's what we do. That's what we do, dog. We don't do nothing but blitz out here. That's all we do. Blitz.
That's your YouTube channel, C.
Samuel. And
that's all we do is blitz.
They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head scratcher
there. Why you got the boom downstairs?
Get the football back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10.
Good day, bro. Hey, this on heat.
From the
Get this out of here.
And down inside the
Get
15.
This out
he didn't really mean that.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I can rap better than you.
Now for the Ravens. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. It's complete to Snead. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Bruh, you can't be putting the boom downstairs over here. You won't get triple speed.
Ingram complete. And he'll be taken down.
Bro, you can't be putting the boom downstairs out here.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
This man got player maker.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
Bro, what did half of these screens? What did half of these pictures?
One man in the backfield. That's Ingram on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Again, Jackson.
How is putting the boom downstairs?
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense.
Bro, you need to put like some Dragon Ball Jones or something.
It was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away.
You gotta make that go look interesting, dude. Nobody gonna cook on the video. You gotta make it like a thumb. You gotta make it like clickbait comments.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now
you kind of gotta make it like clickbait to get people to click on your video. I'm about got 1,000 views before.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it.
I don't get how YouTube will be blowing off a clickbait, dude. Like, this is literally a YouTuber that be blowing off
for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
Making the dishes, I'm making the dishes, I put it in my mouth and I put them in dishes.
I think, and maybe
put them in the
if you're trying to work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must like to lose possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried.
Oh, heck,
they just didn't get it done.
Why you gonna cook on the video?
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Bro, how you blow up making those songs like this?
What a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not
Nigga, what are you doing? This man
what happens a lot of the time is
I'm finna send you a video, bro. You can see what this man doing, dude. It's so crazy.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great
look at this video, bro. And then look at this man's views. Look at the views. And then once you done looking at the views, bro. he doing, dude? It's so dumb.
Alexander
He's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
This man literally be blown up off of this.
He's going to find his tight
It's
end
stupid, bro. If a dude blow up off of this, why can't I blow up doing a gaming
Just a
video?
5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Like, nigga, what you doing, bro? You don't even dance
for
good.
the second time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. After one, a 14-3
How do you blow up
game.
off of this, bro? You just came up with these random words. I feel like this man just made a video coming up with random words.
Kick right there. It's good.
A goat with
and
a goat.
Second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems
Can't
in the
get
field
back
goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them.
Bro, what's up with you and Ashley B?
His confidence should be sky high.
Then a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Nigga, don't even say slave words before I beat your ass.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going.
This is an Indian version of the boss. I gotta listen to
the
it.
red zone.
Indian version of the boss.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? To throw on second and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Here we go.
What the heck? This is terrible. What? Oh, heck no. Oh, no, bro. He got that girl that picked him on corner.
13 yards there and a Niner first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Throwing again on second and 10. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Like 20.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't matter.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP. Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most, that's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defense.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
This is fielded at the goal line. And an alley to run. He's at the 50. The 30.
Yeah.
10. Touchdown.
That's my dog. That's my
Officially
dog.
even 100 yards coast to coast. On the kick.
Well, partner, anytime you
Dan
see
Marino,
kickoff return,
he playing good defense on the passes.
That's probably the most exciting 10 seconds in a great game of football.
I think it was our friend Ed Brady that told us that one day. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
He beat him by more than that. He quit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Steps away. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now it's Jackson, flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
Right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wondered about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right?
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Dan Marino, baby.
3 touchdown passes now for
Dan Marino.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy.
This your game to win, Bruce Wayne. You should be winning this game here, baby.
For a touchdown.
I ain't thrown the ball yet. Ran the ball yet. You should be killing me, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And so Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete.
Woo, you popped him in, didn't
you? No call, and it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Dan Marino, baby.
Shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here we go.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
1, Omaha. Mike 48.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, as the first half is winding down, as they are able to cut into that lead.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
But Dan Marino been in and
for
out,
the first
David.
half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 2nd and 1, Jackson buying time to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. From the gun, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The throw there finding its way to Boyle, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. On 3rd and 1, Jackson, and he's got Snead. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but
okay.
September 10th.
Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
No, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you. But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things. But there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020. And it'll likely be an Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family,
let's go.
That game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now.
And Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up and a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
Willie Snead all alone. Past the 20. 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, an 80-yard touchdown, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Jackson. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Who's the Duval? What Duval stand for?
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jihad Ward. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Ready? 11. 13.
Yes, sir. 36 to my. Who that?
Rip right.
Yeah, okay. On 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel. Complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And this is Selleck here with a grab. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As of with just under 90 seconds remaining. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Garoppolo to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Throwing now is Jackson. Rolling to his right. That one complete to Hill. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jackson to throw. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Bruce Wayne.
Tuck Packers kick is good.
I barely got
And the
it.
sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. There's that man again. It's complete.
Oh, man. I called timeout, man.
Being stopped just before the 35. Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
I had 400. I had 6 interceptions.
From Santa
I
Clara.
was going like Dan Marino. Nah, he won. He won. Yeah. I let the people get one game here and there, man. You can't just stomp them out all the time. No, man. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. See. Let me tell you what happens when you do that. Like that dude that beat you. He ain't even. Kane blew him out. Kane beat him by like 50. The same guy that you couldn't even score on. That's why. But what I'm saying is that's why you have compassion on folks sometimes, man. You don't always try to go for the throw because you never know when you're gonna run into somebody just like you ran against that boy there. And he wasn't that good. When we saw him.
Anybody want the beat down? Let me tell you something, little boy. Fuck all of you. Anybody looking for an ass whooping? Anybody want a damn ass whooping? Anybody looking for an ass whooping? Kiss my ass. You're gonna ton box my girl's about a hole, boy. Go fuck yourself.